Well, that didn't work. I think that's locked forever now. I'm not 100% sure.
Hello.
If I can get back in. Hello? Okay, you said he was in probably this building with the lights on? No, this is docks. Did you say a warehouse? Oh. This kinda looks like a warehouse.
That's close enough. Who are you?
Oh,
and what do you
hello.
want with me?
Not much, Ringo. Listen. I was looking for you.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a
Yeah,
bad start.
it's smart to not
Let's
shoot
say
me,
we
'cause
start
I-
over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
Caravan? No, I don't know how to play Caravan.
Yeah.
Is that how you
He doesn't look
introduce
very tough,
yourself
though.
to people?
I hear he's
Play a
afraid
game
I'll
I
shoot
made
him
up?
down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figured their friends are out for revenge.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
Okay, cool.
We just
Let's
end
do
up
it.
sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with
Yeah, I
Sunny
can do that.
Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Yeah, she's been helpful to me too. Anything in here? Yeah, I need that actually. Man, you've decimated. Not touch the whiskey, interestingly. Take that. That. You can see me? Oh, okay, well that's interesting. Alright. Down here. Where are you? Still at the, place? The saloon? General store is apparently still open.
Hey there.
Which is kind of wild. I don't know what time it is, but it feels late. There's
Hi
the
there.
dog. Hi.
Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yes.
Say no more.
Would you like to help me fight people? Okay.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo,
Probably.
we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince
Right.
Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock
Yeah,
of
she
dynamite
seems
somewhere.
keen against
And
it, though.
Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well.
Right.
Finally,
Okay,
there's a
okay.
good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
A silver
yeah, I
tongue
can
would
do
help.
that.
Convincing Trudy that we had a
Okay,
good
I
plan to win the
have
fight
that,
would also
actually.
help.
What
I
about
don't think
Chet?
give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the
Oh.
town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Okay.
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Well, I know a thing or two about explosives. It is actually still locked. That is a problem. Lost karma for trying. Okay, Pete's not here. I'll try the general store. This is Chet, right? Chet! Doesn't appear to be here. Guy's left his fucking what's it called? Store open. And I'm losing karma for stealing from the guy. That hardly seems fair. Ooh, tire iron. That might be better than my thingamajig. There you are. Wakey, wakey, chat. I gotta talk to you.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't
Sure
think
am.
you'd be walking out of that office. I got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well
Weapon
worth the
mods.
caps if
Yeah,
you
I
ask
didn't
me.
see any of them.
If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but
Right.
you get what you pay for.
Okay.
The leader was a
You know
New
if any
Vegas
people
type.
attack me?
Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns.
Okay.
The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Right.
They're tough
What
sons
about
of
the Great
bitches.
Khans?
Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you
Right.
got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Right. Cool.
Twice.
Been to
Both
Vegas?
times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
I can imagine.
I'm afraid
about
I
Mr.
don't know
House?
much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's gotta be a good thing, right?
Sure.
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. Town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Well, it's interesting you say that.
Weapon mods
Tell
are
me
things
about the
like
mods.
silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Right. Right. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying.
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Ah, okay.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
1,000 caps.
You made your
Be reasonable.
I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
I thought you said you weren't a coward. Right. Oh, I can't sell stolen stuff to you, I guess? Disappointing. Still some...
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pre-war money, though. Thanks, man. Get out of here before you realize I fucking robbed him. Alright, let's head up and talk to Doc.